this group's got to find a way to bottle up their energy that they play with the last 6 minutes. You know, this group has got to learn a lesson that, you know, when things were going, you know, there's a saying in life about running downhill. When things are going your way, you seem like you're running downhill. You know, the energy we had when things were going our way, man, but that's not the way life is. That's not the way the basketball game is. We started out the second half 0 for 8, and we let our offense dictate our defense. And, you know, we missed a shot, and it was just like, you know, then all of a sudden we were kind of no energy on defense because we started out 0 for 8. And I can look at those shots. We had some good shots. Matt O'Leary had a wide open 3. Christian Thomas had 2 point-blank layups. Christian Thomas had a shot. We had a bunch of, you know, the first 8 shots, we started out 0 and 8. And we let it lead up to 19 or 18 or whatever it was. But this group's got to find a way to bottle up their energy and learn when you got to run uphill, when things aren't going your way, that's when you need to play with the most energy, play, you know, and this group just doesn't seem to do it. He got in 2 fouls. Yeah, he had 2 foul trouble. You know, it's kind of if the game's in reach, if it's starting to get out of hand, you know, you just don't want Milton to pick up his 3rd in the first half. And I thought about it. It kind of snuck up to 10 with like 2 left. And I was thinking about putting it back in. I'm like, but, you know, it's just kind of a philosophy. You know, a guy gets picked. And Milton struggles when he picks up 2 quick fouls. Of getting himself going again. And, you know, that's the way it was the start of the second half. And I thought Joe Crispin played with a ton of energy. He's really playing well. I wish some of the other guys that aren't playing with energy could bottle up his passion because, you know, we have a leaderboard in there of the conference race. I just turned it around and put it flat down because it's over now. We got to find a way to bottle up the energy they had the last 6 minutes and to go into the tournament with a fresh, clean slate. But that's, you know, they've got to come with some energy. And I just thought when shots didn't fall, I thought their offense dictated our defense.
Cody Johnson shows some pretty good spurts.
Yeah, Evansville's good. Evansville runs motion. They don't run a lot of ball screens. Cody's one thing with him is ball screens, and I thought he gave us tremendous, you know, bounce and effort. He crashed the glass. He gave us enthusiasm. He played with an energy, and he gave that to us. And you know, it's hard to explain some things with some guys that, you know, that have the energy, you know, just passion. And some guys are just kind of playing, you know, woe is me. And you can't play that way, and you can't do that in life. And Cody didn't come in that way. Cody came in fired up, energized to play.
In the second half, you guys did a better job of taking care of the balls from the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, we had 11 of the game. What did we have, 8 at half? You know, that was. We started off, you know, with a couple, but, you know, I thought Ballantyne, they run their motion well. You know, Ballantyne, you know, we get his, you know, Gibson, the freshman, thought did a good job. We were kind of packing off into passing lanes. We're so worried about Ballantyne, and he drove in and he hit those mid-range jumpers. You kind of dared him to make them, and he made them. And freshman stood up and made 2 big free throws. I mean, when the wheels are falling off and it cut it to 1, kids stepped up and made 2 huge free throws. 2 big free throws to make it a 3-point game. I mean, we were in Southern, 1-point game, or, you know, 2-point game. We didn't make that second one. And it's just a different dynamic when it's 2 because you could be attacking, drawing fouls. The kids stepped up, made both free throws, and now it's a 3-point game. It's just a different dynamic. You need a 3 right there at the end with 6 seconds left instead of 2. So you got to give that freshman credit. I thought he had a very good game, and he knocked down 2 big free throws.
I think you played Bradley, right?
Yeah, played Bradley. Yeah, they're very athletic. You know, Lemon is an all-league player. I thought Pickett's defense, I think he did a great job with this. But they're just physically, athletically, they really got after us the first 2 games. So we got to get ready. Got to play them. Lemon's terrific. Pickett's terrific, and we got to really do a good job on Lemon.
You guys have been in so many of the games that you lost.
Mm-hmm.
Does that give you some encouragement that you can compete?
Well, I just think, you know, that the lessons you learned, the maturation you have to have as a team is to understand those things, you know, of the basketball is going to be a game of ups and downs. All right. When it's down, it's called turning the tide. Find anything, anything, a deflection or an offensive rebound. It just seems with this group, when they go down, when the point of the game that goes down, they just kind of hang their head. They let their offense dictate their defense, and especially the last 5 games, we've done that. I didn't think we did that as much in the beginning of the season. I thought the turnovers were more of an issue, but right now it's just there's a frustration level with a couple of the guys because their shot's not falling, and it's dictating their defense.
Thought process right now is literally forget the previous season that just happened. We were talking in there those last 7-8 minutes. If we can just bottle that, that was a heck of a way to end the season. Obviously we didn't get the win, but to play that hard for that 7-8 minute stretch, that's what we just talked about. We have a little standings board in there with all of the wins and losses for everyone. We just completely flipped that thing over. We said, no, that thing's over. It's done. We need to go in there with that mindset of that last 7-8 minutes and try and make a run.
You guys did a better job taking care of the ball in the second half.
Yeah.
You had 3 turnovers in the second half.
Yeah, that was big, especially down the stretch when we're trying to make that run. That's going to be big for us coming in, going into this tournament. That obviously turnovers have been a key factor in a couple of games, especially against Bradley. I think the past 2 games against Bradley, we had 23 and 25 turnovers. So that's going to be big. It's kind of hopefully, a little momentum from those last 7-8 minutes going into that game. It's definitely going to be big.
Joe, you're a junior, obviously a leader on the team. What do you tell us?
I think we just got to say, kind of exactly what I said. It's over. It's almost a new season right now. We got to take it for what it is. We know where we're at. We know we got to win 4 games if we're gonna, get to our ultimate goal. And one of the first things we brought up was Western Kentucky. They did it 2 years in a row. Playing all 4 days. Making it to the tournament, and that's kind of we got that chip on our shoulder to go in there doing that.
What did you think of Valentine over here?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've been on the losing end of him for a couple of years now. I know him really well. He's a heck of a player. He's tremendous condition to keep running around like that, and he's a tough guy to guard. Their record may not reflect how good he is, but obviously he's just one player, but he's a heck of a player.